afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane. We're off here to an exciting 1 versus 1. On Holotny Ferme in the left hand, we shall be watching Sorry, I Am Noob, fighting here for Germany, for the Reich. Clearly, also a bit of a deceptive name there. But fighting for the 16th Panzer Grenadier Division with what commanders? Breakthrough Luftwaffe and Special Operations, that is the box standard, versus RedxWings, fighting for the Soviet Union. And the 4th Guards Tank Corps with Lend-Lease, shock rifle and defensive tactics. Pretty standard from him, at least, not from any other players, but Special Rifle Command start 2 companies and then following up with Stravniki. We're seeing here that Sorry is making a pretty... let's just call him Friedrich, because, well, Heinz. It's going to be a lot easier than that name, since it's technically not a name. But anyways, Heinz is rushing straight for the centre. He's not going for the field, but actually the centre and his thing sort of opening there. We got the truck sort of moving about here. Not entirely sure what he's thinking there. But while going up to quickly sort of deny the Germans, the fascists, any use of the heavy cover there. Sharp thinking ahead, and we are seeing a scout car quickly following up then for RedxWings, just in case maybe he's facing off against Kubelwagen, who knows. And now we see that Heinz is heading northward, coming quickly sighting the Sturmpioniere and falling back there. Truck following up. Combat engineers getting rushed off the field, point they're being secured, while the rest of the force heads southwards. And then we got the M3A1 arriving. Commies are getting pushed away and playing dirty there, Mr. Heinz. Using the truck to push around, fuel pond there being secured. Scout car. And then you got the scout car ready, crashing boxes and fences in the process. And there you go, 3rd Volkskriegskorps squad there arriving. Plenty of infantry and plenty of effort towards the north here. We got the M3A1 opening up here on the Sturmpioniere with its 50 cal machine gun. And they go quickly falling back, quickly sort of also linking up with the forces, sort of keep the M3A1 at bay. And there we go, we do see that RedxWings is quick to pull back. In the meanwhile, though, he's securing the south pretty handily. Got another Stravniki unit on the way to add further fun to the proceedings. Repairing there. There you go, taking up positions. And the church opening up, and then the scout car. And the communists actually fall back. They do not try to get into it. They immediately takes a hit. And there we go, Stravniki arriving. He could, there we go, upgrade with a flamethrower. He could maybe then combine that. Oh, no, might he put the commies in it now, it would seem. No, they got into the building. Though they're heavily wounded, they need to get out of the back door pretty swiftly. Foster's taking up position behind the old wrecked truck. Smaller fighting brooms up there, and there we go, flamethrower soon ready, and now the fascists will burn. Go on, lads. And there we go, forcing that out of cover as well. Good job there. Supported by the scout car, they slowly but cautiously advance. Still post moving to try and assist. And we got a Kedmev for trying to deal with the armored assets. At the same time, we do note he's going for a mechanized regiment headquarters, indicating there could be a Puma on the way there for Heinz, or maybe he might go for a flak half-tech. He's feeling a bit bold. More Stravniki on the way there. 3 squads so far. Still post moving ahead. Need to be careful they don't get burned, or well, basically just shot down there with the SVT-40s. Semi-automatic rifles. More Volkskriegs catch on fire. Scout car, though, in some really dire need of repairs. Need to get some combos on that to fix it quickly. Also has the option for quickly upgrading more troops. There we go with flamethrowers. Assault up north. Volkskriegs is quickly overwhelmed here by the might of the Stravniki. And we got McKenna for setting up, so try and cover. He's probably expecting the assault to come north, but clearly not with a vehicle, and that's rather going to render the Raketenwerfer a bit useless. The kidnapper basically came about because once they had the Panzerstrike, they actually thought it might be too big to sort of be infantry carried, so they made this sort of thing their sort of function asset. It basically though had twice as much range as a regular Panzerstrike, but in the end they realised the Panzerstrike worked just as well. So the kidnapper never really became that great in numbers. Little fun fact there, though it did see usage. Volkswagen's counter-attacking straight into the penal troops. Bit dangerous there for the Volksgrenadier, they'll definitely be a bit outgunned. Mines up here good, taking advantage of the fact he's got a lot of the territory, then sort of mine it, so when the counter-attack finally arrives from Heinz here, it's going to run into a lot of explosive problems. And we've got a flak half-tank out here to sort of try and break this current bad situation for Heinz and his forces. This 2 centimeter flak. Assault continues up here. I can continue to be sort of ensures to be in the range and nearby to support. M3A1 joins in. And there you go. Flak half taking up, but he's probably going to spot in time, though he might still lose some men. There we go. Flak fires, so doesn't get the kill. In fact, Yuri barely makes out of that one alive in the end. Going for the south as well, might hope to draw away some troops from the north. More mines up here. Good, good. RedxWings is not slacking off. There we go. Boris died. Torn to shreds. So the question is, how can Heinz here keep it up? Force back his opponent. Of course, at the same time, he can't just mindlessly charge into, of course, that resultant losses or that half-track getting in a very bad position. We already mechanized armor company up here 7 minutes into the game, and he's able to control the map quite handily, thus giving him quite the fuel advantage over his opponent, and turning the flak half-track only further strength, of course. I mean, there's still the chance of a Puma, but right now, that's probably not going to be a priority worry. Fultz goes with a Panzerstrike just to guard them versus the Scout Cup, but the Strafniker rise there first. And they make a mockery of those Fultz Grenadiers. Mechanized armor company almost done. More mines up there, good, good. Really consistent with that mining there, Mr. RedxWings. Because they need to be reinforced. And we see breakthrough is chosen from Heinz. Panzerfusilier, still no officer, kein Offizier. And meanwhile up north, just a massive Strafniger assault there, forces away the Volkswagen, burns most of them alive and gets the rest running. Rather horrific assault there, but worked out quite nicely for RedxWings. Not a single loss. Oh, the commies might not make out of that one alive, although the flak half-track managed to suppress his own men in the presence. Watch where you're shooting, Tita. We're not communists. We're quickly shifting south. We can have covering the centre, north of falling to the communists. I mean, he's quickly sort of spreading out. Also makes it harder for Heinz here to lock down a large part of the army with the flak half-track. And an SS-76 already inbound, mines up there as well. He's mining every path from the west to the east. More forces building up there. Passively going north. Oh, mine went off there, damaging the 251-17. Blowing up the engine, a tragic situation there. And meanwhile, northern assault there from the Strafniki. But Panzerfusiliers and Volkswagens could make this a bit of a hazardous adventure. In particular, grenades pop, but no, they hold on without any sort of usage like that. And of course, the numbers might still thin out the Strafniki, and there we go. Though another unit quickest to flank about from the north. Good job there, good job there. Not just blindlessly charging in one horde. In fact, going for the cut-off point there. You've got the SS opening up and trying to, I think, bombard the flak half-tank, but he's actually moved it away. Now, there's still a chance to still find they could wipe out. There you go! Fox is attacking with a Panthers. Panthers down south also doing a bit good there. Forcing away the M3A1. But the north though is lost. Stravniki and Commies actually falls away him entirely from there. Not good, not good. Having a hard time here holding on to terrain. In fact, popping over here to Heinz. 2 Panzerfusiliers, 2 Volkers, 1 Sturm Pioneer, and we got the flak half track as well. We could consider getting a Puma now to maybe try and help deal with the HG76 or the M3A1, but then again, a well-handled HG6 could actually give the Puma problems, in particular if we were to add in a second one with the high rate of fire and high range.
Ready to execute.
But sending up a strong point here to guard the southern fuel point. The Kettenwerfer and a flak half track. It should definitely make it a bit hard to go for that one, while at the same time the north is being utterly and horrendously lost.
Secure the vehicle. Location set.
Mines up here to guard the fuel point. Good, good. He's getting a bit insistent and stubborn there. Smaller stalemate here between the two buildings. Still no sign of an officer. Just more Panzerfusiliers instead. Might want to get away there and do not give away the fact that a mine was laid down there. That's generally a good idea there. Storm Ponies to get out. And there we go, we got the flak half track opening up. Getting up some good kills there, suppressing, and of course also alerting him to the fact there's something bad there by the fuel point. Response though is quick and prompt. Barrage there from the HG76, assault gun. Forcing Heinz here to withdraw his support in the defense of the southern fuel point. Not good. Rather problematic. He's got them there left. Oh, but there we go. Mine went off, and only Dimitri is killed. Ooh, penal troops there a bit out in the open. Munitions being secured. Northern fuel point falling into his hands again. Looks like we also got a battle group headquarters to provide healing and reinforcement for the troops. Might also use it for leichtes Infanteriegeschütz, I suppose. Puma is still an option. Half jet they're being repaired. Good job. RedxWings slowing down a bit here. More mines are going up to protect the direct push towards the fuel point. Looks like we have an attempt there moving towards the centre now. I just threw it. Still awfully spread out here, Mr. Heinz is. Good dangerous situation, and we got barrage going off there from the HG6. Probably trying to get like Kettenwerfer. And what is this? A second HG76. That's definitely going to make anything perilous for Puma. Each of those could definitely tear it apart in seconds. He's not careful. And wrecking the cover. The barrage. Flak half track covering the centre. Foster's moving out. Sturm Pioneers actually. They came moving from another side. And there you go. Half track scout car coming to fire there. Might lose it. There you go. Sturm Pioneers got it. And there you go. Puma Spell Puncher Speedwagon here on the way. Panzerfusiliers up north, they're lost up to the penal battalion. The south will rapidly be seconded. We also get minesweepers here. RedxWings taking no chance with the chance of more minesweepers opponent. Though so far there's only really been one from Heinz. There you go, we got the Puma arriving. And one Panzerfusilier unit actually got wiped out. It's not looking good there for Heinz in that regard. There you go, Stravniki moving ahead. More Panzerfusiliers. He seems very insistent on those. He might then try to be a bit more insistent on them surviving as well. Oh, dual barrage here. He seems very intent on trying to wipe out this squad here, hoping to catch it. Bit of a bow move. But apparently they've all learned to shoot their artillery somewhere not very good. Then again, so the artillery was never about tactics or tactical skill, but about mass. But we got the Puma slowly moving ahead. Needs to be careful. Needs to be careful though. It's spotted by the SN6 at that range. Ugly. Also got breakthrough tactics he could consider using, by the way. Then again, he might be trying to save up here for some Gewehr 43s. Oh, man went off there. Puma moving ahead, but Taxi taking heavy damage there. Forsicked. Yes, and they're already proving their worth with the high range and high rate of fire. There we go. Puma knocked out in short order. But the Ken never got Vengeance. Blowing apart the SS6. So a bit of a trade-off, but overall one that benefited the RedxWings as well. SS6 cheaper than a Puma in particular when you consider the fuel penalty there for the Germans. And man went off then. The German Pioneers counter-attack force going south. Northern fuel pump once more in the Raspberry, but the Panzers might be able to stop it. And what is this? Looks like some fuel's being dropped in as well. Good news for him. There's good news for Heinz and the Panzergrenadier Division. Volkswagen's in a bit of trouble. Up north looks like something went right as he got a squad there. At least someone yelled about getting a squad before they themselves got blown up. He's getting more Kedden there first. Seems a bit worried about that.
An anti-tank gun has taken.
And of course with the Tuska he's either gone defensive tactics or well, of course the fuel drop and of course further indicates what he's gone for, and that of course is then Lee's. Assault up here. Flak half to support as well. Except it hits. Oh come on, shoot at the ones out in the open. Dieter. There we go though, quickly getting a series of kills there. Veterans you won too. Murdering those pesky Russians. Meanwhile, the SS6 is trying to bump out those fascists, but not quite succeeding.
Send orders.
And there we go, we got these M4C Sherman arriving. 76mm gun. High velocity. Point there secured. And there we go, immediately getting 3 kills in one shot, and a tree flies by. Gustav Niger though continuing an excellent job here versus the German infantry. Could see the German Pioneers getting wiped out, which would definitely be a loss for Heinz and his forces. But at least he's got more of the territory back. He also got the... He's actually got several vehicles he could salvage for fuel and sort of, you know, further help him, but so far he seems a bit reluctant towards doing that. Yeah, those Foxers need to get out of there. They're going to quickly get killed. Where, oh, Sherman striking in there with the SS6 providing support, maybe. I can't know if they got off a hit. And sadly, there are no mines there to maybe try and catch that Sherman. There we go. Volkswagens were all forgotten about and murdered. A tragic loss there for the Reich. So just firing there on the Raketen from the building. Quickly gets it out of there before it collapses. Which would definitely been a harsh loss there for Heinz if that had happened. Could maybe use the move the flag half a bit further to support. Good job there repairing the Sherman. Grenade there! Oh! Jolly good job! No sign of a schwerer Panzer at quarters. The question is, what is he thinking? What is he planning? Please let... Oh, he's getting a Yak Panzer IV. Oh well. Back to RedxWings though. Back to RedxWings. Who's now got a bit more of an iron grip on the northern part. Oh, Sherman striking forwards again. Securing the centre with its mighty presence. Well, he's comparatively mighty presence compared to what his opponent has at the moment. And the Surge did receive a whole bunch of Shermans from the Americans. About half of them were the 76mm version, the other half were the 75mm version. A little fun fact there. Kenref gets off a good shot there on the Sherman, forcing it back. Dusk opening up on the Kenref on the other hand, but that's quickly going to get the Sherman out in action. Well, it's the time being, and here we go, we've got the Jagdpanzer 4-70V arriving, usually organised into a Panzer Division or Panzergrenadier Division, I believe, Tank Destroyer Battalion. I don't believe they so often operated in independent tank destroyer battalions, though some did. Though their heads are much more commonly there, it's a fun fact. Alongside Stooks, which also sometimes forced into that position. Jagdpanzer 470 is also served in different Panzer brigades as one of the two armoured units, or armoured battalions. Actually, they serve in the same armoured battalions as the Panzers, come to think of it. Panzer was crouching down there. I think they might try to get off an anti-tank rifle grenade. Instead, they got a flamethrower in the face. But this was an upgrade of the regular Jagdpanzer 4 with a high velocity gun. Also lost its machine guns. Actually, the other version actually had two MG42s as a fun fact there. Moving down the flank after it's got a bit of further support. They're closing in on Veteran 2. That's good, that's good. Jagdpanzer 4 not really contributing much to the fight since it's not really effective versus infantry. At the same time, we got a Katyusha arriving, adding some artillery fire here to RedxWings forces. Immediately getting off some nasty kills there upon the fascists. And looks like, oh, wiping out a Volksgrenadier squad. Scheiße. Jagdpanzer 4 moving forward, opening up in the church, so that's not really achieving much. And they're coming under fire from the S-236, opening up in the Sherman. Shot there failed to penetrate. Might want to consider getting out of those still, doing a nice bit of damage, but there we go. Anti-tank rifle grenade, that should leave it an easy target, and there we go, kaput! Jagdpanzer 4 got him on the win off, blowing up in the face of the three of the Panzers it is, wiping them off the face of this earth. But the Deuce Cage in a bad position, needs to get out of there, While the rest of RedxWings forces are back in the base, recuperating, and there we go, Veterans you won for the Jagdpanzer 4-70.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
A little fun fact there, the gun was actually too heavy, so it actually had a chance of basically dipping into the ground, in which case, of course, if it fired or anything like that, I mean, well, it could basically blow up the entire gun, so little fun fact there, little fun fact about the Jagdpanzer 470. There was also the Alkit version, the ones that made the Stug, which was actually surprisingly blocky and was mostly used as sort of a replacement tank than a tank destroyer. So, another fun fact there, looks like another Sherman is available here for RedxWings if you so wants it.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Wow, it actually got some kills there. That's a rare sight. Looks like he's trying to knock out the flak half-track with his Katyusha. I mean, if you want to sort of hit a more specific target, you're generally better off trying to get Veterans 1 than firing a concentrated barrage, in which case, though, it becomes very potent in clearing out singular targets like a Raketenwerfer or a squad that's a bit too close up. Little fun fact there. Got the Panzers wing down. Ooh, Scheiße. Yeah, straight in the middle of everything. Quickly leaving the unit a bit more decimated. Another mine, leaving further casualties. And Sherman flanking in there. Need to pop some smoke, and there we go. Fighting continues down south. No armor support there from RedxWings. And it is time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is sort of 50-ish split there for the two players. Damage-wise, Heinz there slightly ahead. Kills-wise, though, they are extremely close, though. So there are some notable differences right there off the bat, and some notable things that are not so different as one might expect. I mean, there's been heavy infantry loss there for the Germans, quite obviously. I mean, otherwise, I mean, the current sort of force composition that are sort of available for the players is, I mean, the one that RedxWings has is much stronger, much more veteran in most regards. Got armor, he's got artillery, he's got some heavy machine guns, and he's got a lot more units, can sort of apply some serious punch to his opponent. Now, of course, it's not that going to be that fully easy. I mean, there's also plenty of infantry here for Heinz. He's also got the flak half-track, which under the right conditions can actually tear through a lot of infantry, in particular how the veteran infantry is going to be a lot more reactive. The Jagdpanzer IV will certainly do something to keep the armor a bit more cautious, but beyond that, I mean, and I think these first few lucky shots, I don't really think it's otherwise going to sort of add any major edge to the fight. I mean, it's not going to sort of pressure through the actual infantry. I mean, it's not going to do any sort of serious damage beyond that, whereas the Shermans can sort of do a lot of infantry damage that way, and slowly but surely sort of properly earn themselves in, whereas the Jagdpanzer will probably have some larger issues in that department. And I really think, you know, he should consider taking up Force Air Panzer at quarter, save it up maybe around here, and then get a Panther out as soon as humanly possible. Get a Panther. Also begin trading back for fuel. Maybe get some, give air for the fees for some of the Panzers. Also consider orbital done, but tag up, get Panthers. The Jagdpanzer IV is not really going to be a sustainable solution for, well, long, if at all. That's definitely something he should be most concerned with, if you were to ask me. And of course, I mean, for how to deal with it, I mean, a proper executed assault there with the Sherman should be easily able to knock it out, since again it's rather slower than them, and also turns somewhat slowly, so that means that overall it's reasonably easy to outmaneuver. So there's a little thing there to keep in mind. So let's head back to the fight here. Boldly moving it like again, or the flak half track. And very quickly moving down some Russians. Again, an assault from RedxWings has great success. Sherman firing away, they're getting off some hits. Also, one would think. Misses there, the Jagdpanzer. We got the Katyusha firing again, trying to get that flak half-track, popping smoke again. Not that really rockets care about such thing as actually being able to see the targets. They're rockets, for heaven's sake. Accuracy is not really their primary concern. And right here, there's a golden opportunity attack to flank the Jagdpanzer IV, in particular attacks from the north here. There's a Kenner that we still just need to drive in there. Drive in. Oh, don't stop up. Don't stop up, Yuri. Slightly unfortunate situation there. Cut the Kenner for just moving the other jump from the north. Move it in, move it in. Quickly, Boris! Ah, shit. Yeah, he can still do it though if he tries. Nah, never mind. The Jagdpanzer will moving, but that one actually opened up for this one to flank. But looks like that is not going to happen. To occupy with the infantry here, which allows the Jagdpanzer IV attack to get several easy and free kills. Oh, got the Kenmer in one hit there, and got the Sherman up north. Gott im Himmel. He actually killed something. That was armoured. Another fuel drop there to provide replacement for that lost Sherman. Oh, quick grenade. There we go, 3 fuel drops again, just like last time. 4 continues to bombard, and we got the flak half-track riding further. And there you go again, another Katyusha barrage in the hopes of doing some serious damage. Oh right, I think he's still wasting shots. Again, he should try just to get some infantry kills, then work towards concentrate barrels, then fire at the flak half-track, though that of course is merely my opinion.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
14 kills on the Sherman. And he's getting something. I fear it could be another Yak Panzer IV, considering the resource drop, how it looks.
Rise in the ranks, engineer. Engineer standing by. You have orders?
All a bit quiet though, for the time being. And there we go, another Sherman on the way here for RedxWings. And Heinz here clearly no longer taking any chance with his opponent, and the chance of mines. They probably shouldn't with the chance of tanks either. And the response is rather prompt there. That could easily have gotten a lot better there for Heinz if RedxWings had not been as attentive as he was. And there we go, second Yak Panzer IV. I think that's the first time I've actually seen 2 Yak Panzer IVs in the same fight. At least in some time in the same fight. So, not necessarily what I recommend, particularly because, I mean, he's investing a lot of resources. That's something only specifically good against tanks, which overall limits its utility still. When he'd gone for Panthers, he'd be better suited versus infantry. As an example of this, again, really intent on getting that flak half-track with his Katyushas. Over 2 Heinz, again, pushing forwards, 1 Panzer with his there, veteran G4, closing in on veteran G5. Yak Panzer IV's not really doing much to support this. Maybe, you know, driving up to deal with that Sherman. Instead, they're sort of reluctant to make any kind of movement. Which does overall limit the utility of them somewhat, when they can't even fend off against infantry. Which was one of the major complaints of the Elephant, by the way, and also why a lot of commanders didn't like it. And was actually also one of the complaints about the M4C Sherman by a lot of its tank crews. It was its high explosive rounds are actually pretty terrible versus infantry. So in most cases they actually held back some of the older Shermans to sort of ensure they had some anti-infantry firepower that way. There you go, moving ahead. Huh, pound even it's taken away, they can... Oh, never mind. Never mind. See here that RedxWings is being a bit more cautious, though at the same time there's still the chance of a good assault there, knocking them out if you attack from the right angle. Pressure overall, good. Still a lot of harassment going on from both sides, though RedxWings is a lot more dominant in that position. And the Yak Panzer is basically sort of covering versus a frontal assault here, but at the same time leaving the wings very sort of open. Obviously they're not exactly getting a lot done beyond that. Oh, there we go. Veteran TV for the flak half-track, increasing his accuracy and rate of fire. 36 kills. It's probably done a lot more than the Yak Panzers both combined have done so far, for a much cheaper price. Looks like he might try to launch an assault here up south. They'll try to outmaneuver them, though he might be careful he doesn't give it too quickly away. And there you go, it seems like he has. Heinz is realising what's going on there, pulling back his Yak Panzer 4 team towards there, the other one as well. Keeping a Ken effort to cover it as well. Then again, it could just have been a baiting attempt here. moved them up so we could see them south and actually move up to attack from another angle. That would actually be rather clever. And there you go, the flak half-tech just keeps raking in those kills now. Dita having learned how to properly aim. There you go, another Kenmare for barrage. Looks like some of them are actually hitting now. And there we go, he actually got it, Got him, Himmel. The flak half-tech is gone. And the response is a Stuka zu Fuß. Interesting. And we're seeing something around here for RedxWings. That's an SU-85 medium tank destroyer, which actually sort of received the same upgrade. In fact, had sort of the same development in some regards as the Jagdpanzer IV. Fun fact. It sort of had the sort of SU-85 there. And then it was upgraded to the SU-100, which also in fact had the same issues as the Jagdpanzer 470, which was the gun was simply too big and too heavy, which resulted in it tipping over. Well, he's sort of somewhat tipping over. Fun fact. Also horrible high explosive rounds on the SU-100. So, little fun fact there. Little fun fact. There you go, moving ahead there. Jagdpanzer 4 opening up in the... Oh, the SU-5 in the Jagdpanzer 4. Shots going off there. Go, front arm penetrated. Betty 2 for the Sherman. And there we go, we choose Jagdpanzer 4 away. And they got him, but at the same time, quickly moving forward towards the other Jagdpanzer 4. Bad position for it there. SU-5 shoots, there we go. Lots of shots going through the armor. About to get knocked out, And there we go, main gun destroyed. Kaput. Kaput, utterly kaput. Okay, may have also cleared out. Munitions burning there. Got the Stukas Fuß firing away. Almost getting the penal troops there, but they barely make it out of the building before it collapses upon them. Sherman's escape. Intact. Being behind only one Jagdpanzer 4 here for Heinz to sort of fight with. Of course, another fun fact about the SU-85 and T-30, well, and the Jagdpanzer 4s, they were both sort of based on the main tank of each army, that is, the T-34 and the Panzer 4 respectively. So, I mean, in that regard, they sort of have a lot of things in common. Fun for everyone. More fuel drops there. Now he's got concentrated fire. That could actually allow him to be a lot more devastating, to aim a much more concentrated barrage, for example, which can actually get an entire squad in one go if you know how to aim it. Fun fact. But now a lot of the armor here is damaged for RedxWings, so he's going to need to do something about that. Jagdpanzer 4 rolling ahead. Infantry streaming about, milling about. Still maintaining a decent amount of territory, and there you go, Katyusha barrage. Regular one though. Regular one. Doesn't end up doing so much. More mines going off there. I mean, RedxWings really sort of keeping up that mining expertly. But he's not repairing those Shermans. He might want to do it. I mean, he's got plenty of engineers for it. Oh, and there goes the church. A lot of places here getting slowly levelled on Holotny Farm. I don't think there's a lot of things left standing in the structural department. I think there's a few sheds. That's it.
The enemy now have 200 points.
The rest has been, well, oh, there's a building there. Though that might soon change. Oh, he's making a rush straight there for the Katyusha. A picture's looking building. Shoots and set on him, the Sherman. Forced to get out. Another assault there with the Volksgrenadiers. An interesting raid there, but sadly not quite working out the way home. There we go, we got the Stukas Fuß following him. Might try to wipe out. There we go, full retreat. And a direct hit on the Sherman, going straight for and doing heavy damage here to it.
Prepare for combat. Prepare to execute.
Yeah, Panzer 4 here securing the centre with some Panzer Fusiliers in tow. No upgrades for them though. He does have the munitions to get the recon package, but looks like he opts against it. In fact, going for a grenade for some other units instead.
Stand ready. Mission complete. Back up to full force. Steady yourself.
Kelly tools be slowly being secured. Sherman coming up from the Jagdpanzer 4, forced back. And as all of this is happening, a small unit is moving on and then north again, taking away territory and resources. Another flag half track though here, interesting. He's actually confident enough to get another one. Fascinating. And a squad wiped on retreat. Not good news there for Heinz.
Ready to execute. Double check batteries on that mic detector. Ready.
Bit of quiet. Still building up for a final maybe counterattack here or assault from RedxWings. HF5 getting its repairs as well.
Crew ready. Stand by.
Looks like he's wrecking the Raketenwerfer. Or not.
Units closing.
18 kills down the Sherman. Mine engaging down south there. Grenade and satchel exchange. Oh, he got the entire... Oh, got him! Himmel, heavy losses right there. He wasn't moving his units, so the satchel charge almost wiped out the Panzer Fusiliers in return, but he did lose the Stravniki in the process. Good lord. Oh, he's trying... Vorsicht, Jürgen, Vorsicht! Look, watch, we're shooting. We're trying to move through here.
Achtung, be ready.
Can't imagine that's the safest place to feel to be safe there next to a wrecked Jagdpanzer 4. Stukas of his fires again. Schuminen. Still, there seems to be some fighting spirit left here in Heinz, but not so much as it used to be. But back to RedxWings here. He's definitely got the resource to push forward and maybe knock it out. He's got 2 tanks, he's got the HF5, he's got the Katyusha. There goes Sol going in. Oh, there we go! Concentrated barrage! Yes! Knocking out the flak half trick. There we go. That's how you make use of the Katyusha, knock out a specific target. Splendid. Obviously less splendid for the Germans, but still nice to see it actually used. And in fact, he gained veterancy too for his troubles. Wonderful. Another tactical charge there versus the club of infantry. Jagdpanzer 4 rapidly pulling back in the face of all of this. More infantry attacking. Grenade exchange there. Germans not moving upon themselves, come on. RedxWings attack. Awful infantry climbed up, there we go, the Sherman's firing away. And now we've got the Jagdpanzer 4 moving in, this could be the time to knock it out. It's on its own, it's unsupported. He's got 2 Shermans and actually 5. If he does this correctly, he could knock it out permanently. But no. RedxWings is not feeling confident yet. He's not feeling confident. He pulls back. He's also got another concentrated barrage ready if it needs to be to maybe knock out a Raketenwerfer.
The sector is at risk.
Another barrage from the Stukas of Fuß, maybe. No.
We have an isolated sector.
What is he thinking? Is what I wonder a bit. Holding on desperately here to the victory point, trying to take... I think he's basically what he's trying to win now is basically win this by a more defensive victory, but it's definitely problematic. Another Stukas Fuß barrage. There we go, one of the 3 remaining sheds knocked out. They're going to leading the way, forcing the Jagdpanzer for a bit back. Katyusha firing in, might force away the infantry, and there we go, absolutely devastating barrage, leaving numerous Germans dead. Horrible stuff right there.
Our comrades have secured the sector. Resistance must have been large.
Assault gun ready for action.
The sector is secure. Look out for the grenade!
Huh? Or did he just blow it up? Oh, he blew it up himself.
Structure complete.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yes, comrade.
Look, Dimitri, what I can do. There you go, massive into push. Could be the last push here we see from Mr. Heinz there. He might be at the end of his resources. Another Katyusha barrage, so straight into this advancing force. Trucks being hit.
300 points.
Infantry Raketenwerfers getting cleared out.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Now going for got wiped out. We got veterans here for this German, 26 kills. Still nothing happening. I mean, still holding back here. Come on, RedxWings, you can do it. North is lost though to the Russians. Centre's lost as well. Veterans one for this German, 8 kills. And there you go, Yak Panther forms up. They should find moving in, Sherman moving in. Might looks like he might be going for it finally. There you go, should find got a good shot. Satchel charge right behind it. Clever, clever, forcing it to move forwards into the line of fire of the Shermans, and the edge of the fire. There you go, kaput. Is kaput. And game over there, a loss to Germany, a loss to the Reich there. A sort of slightly prolonged fight. I think this could have been ended a bit quicker had RedxWings been a bit more aggressive and a bit more bold. I think he could have gotten that Panzer IV a lot sooner. I mean, I think that's sort of the major criticism towards him. He was a bit too passive there by the late game, a bit too reluctant to try and force the game to end, and I think he could have done that reasonably confidently. But beyond that, I mean, interesting play as always. Strafniki, SSM6s, the Katyusha there, great uses of it. I mean, he could have done better with it earlier and then switch over to concentrated barrage faster, but even then, once he got it, he knew how to use it, and he got what he wanted done. Great job there. Good use of the rest of the units overall, though they're getting a bit passive with the armor. Great mining that also allowed him to sort of dominate fight and sort of decimate the infantry of Heinz over and over and over again. Overall, well played there. Compared to, I mean, Heinz sort of did alright. He had a struggle in the beginning, but sort of later on, thanks to some good flak half-tech usage, he forced back his opponent like Kermevis ultimate and effort. But the Yak Panzer IV was really not a good choice. He should have gone for Schwerpanzer Court. He should have aimed for Panthers and maybe some orbital done. That way I think he would have had a much better chance there. Versus RedxWings, he could have forced it back. Instead, you know, he went for the Yak Panthers, which largely overall throughout the fight did very little damage, very few kills. Only one of them sort of did alright, and even that, most of the fight, it really managed very little. And again, note these things cost almost as, in fact, they cost more than the M4C Sherman, but overall achieved a lot less compared to, say, this one, 25 infantry kills and 2 armor kills and veterans of 3. There's a bit of difference for the Yak Panzer IV, which had been, well, more or less up before it, but only managed 7 kills, 2 of them armor, only 5 of them infantry, and only veterans of 2. I mean, there's a lot massive difference there in overall what sort of came out of it. And again, he should have aimed for Panthers. His Puma usage was also a bit suspect. I mean, straight in front of 2 SS6 is perhaps not the wisest of ideas. But overall, some decent play there. I would have liked to see the Sturmhoffers and maybe some breakthrough tactics. I mean, he could have done a bit better in those regards as well. But overall, an interesting fight there with some fun stuff to see. Certainly rare yet to see the flak half-tech sort of seeing some good usage. And I suppose it's also a pretty unique circumstance to see 2 Yak Panzer IVs. So the result is pretty much the same as if you'd only gone for 1. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share with everyone. If not, send me find some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers, and thank you all for watching. Bye.